Whether you're commanding ancient armies, building futuristic cities, or just trying to survive on an alien planet, strategy games give you the ultimate power of control. They challenge your mind, reward your patience, and let you shape the world one decision at a time. In this video, we're counting down the best strategy games you absolutely need to try. So ready your wheatstone and sharp that brain with today's collection. Stellaris completely redefined the grand strategy genre by taking it to the stars. Developed by Paradox Development Studio, this game invites you to create your own galactic civilization from scratch. You customize your species, pick their traits, set their ethics, and then launch them into the unknown universe. From there, you explore star systems, make first contact with aliens, expand your empire, and deal with political and scientific challenges that evolve over time. The gameplay is a mix of real-time strategy and empire management. You'll spend time on research, diplomacy, warfare, and even navigating internal politics. It can be overwhelming at first, but once it clicks, it's deeply rewarding. Into the Breach might look small and pixelated at first glance, but don't be fooled. This game challenges you to save the world from an alien threat known as the Vek, a race of giant insect-like creatures. Using a clever time travel mechanic where each loss is written off as a failed timeline, you play as a group of mech pilots sent back in time to prevent the destruction of civilization. Every island you save, every battle you win, changes the future, though the stakes stay high. The gameplay takes place on an 8x8 grid, where every move must be planned carefully. If you've ever wanted to reshape the world from ancient times to the space age, Civilization VII does so with some bold new twists. Developed by Firaxis Games, this latest installment of the iconic franchise offers both newcomers and longtime fans a fresh way to build, lead, and dominate civilizations. The game splits history into three major eras: antiquity, exploration, and modern. At the end of each age, a major world crisis hits, forcing you to adapt and evolve. What's interesting is that leaders and civilizations are no longer locked together, meaning you can now pair Cleopatra with Japan or Abraham Lincoln with Egypt. It's a fun, flexible approach that makes every playthrough feel new. Cities. Skylines puts you in full control of building and managing an expanding modern city. Starting with a blank plot of land, you design roads, zones, utilities, and policies to meet the growing needs of your population. The game shines with its realistic traffic simulation and freedom to customize everything from neighborhoods to taxes. You'll face challenges like pollution, budget balancing, and natural disasters as your city expands. Whether you want to build a quiet suburb or a booming metropolis, Cities, Skylines lets you create your dream city, one road at a time. SpellForce 3 blends real-time strategy with RPG mechanics. Set in a high fantasy world before the events of the original SpellForce, you play as a warrior mage caught in a brutal civil war. The story follows your journey through betrayal, political conflict, and magical corruption. You'll lead squads, build bases, collect resources, and control heroes with special abilities. The game allows for deep character development and tactical combat while managing armies and upgrades in traditional RTS style. It's a rich world where every decision shapes the future of your own world. Hearts of Iron IV is a complex World War II strategy game where you command any nation during the 1930s to the 1940s. You can control military units, manage research, industry, diplomacy, and battle plans across land, sea, and air. Whether rewriting history or following the real timeline, you choose how the events of your universe will unfold. You can align with major factions like the Allies, Axis, or Comintern. You can even go your own way. It's a deep and detailed simulation that lets you change the outcome of the world's biggest war with your own strategies. This fantasy strategy trilogy combines turn-based empire management with real-time epic battles. Set in Games Workshop's Warhammer universe, you can choose from diverse races like humans, dwarfs, vampires, or chaos lords, and wage war across a dark, magical world. Each faction has its own lore, units, and campaign style. You'll build cities, forge alliances, and fight massive cinematic battles filled with dragons, artillery, and monstrous creatures. The Trilogy is known for its depth, variety, and intense tactical combat, making it a must-play for fans of both strategic games and the Warhammer universe. Invisible, Inc. is a stylish turn-based tactics game where you get to control a team of stealth agents. The agents attempt to infiltrate high-security corporations. Set in a cyberpunk future, every mission is a tense puzzle of hacking systems, dodging guards, and escaping before time runs out. With permadeath and procedurally generated levels, every move in this game is valuable. You can upgrade your agents, customize gear, and use the environment to your advantage. It's a sleek, fast-paced strategy game where you will be rewarded for careful planning and risk-taking. As a spin-off of the Gears of War universe, Gears Tactics is a squad-based strategy game. This one brings in cover shooter chaos instead of top-down tactical combat. You command a small team of soldiers fighting against the monstrous Locust Horde. The story follows your character Gabriel Diaz, who must lead his squad through missions packed with brutal enemies, Overwatch mechanics, and powerful boss fights. You can recruit troops, level them up, and equip them with deadly gear. This fast, brutal, and surprisingly deep tactics game works as a prequel to the first game of the universe, and sets the tone for the whole storyline. Crusader Kings III is a grand strategy game that focuses on medieval dynasties, not just warfare. You don't just play a country and compete, rather, you play a ruler and their bloodline. You can plot marriages, start wars, scheme against rivals, and manage vassals to secure your legacy. When your character dies, their heir takes over, often with a whole new set of problems. The game mixes storytelling, politics, religion, and warfare in an endlessly replayable medieval sandbox. Every choice affects generations to come. Commandos Origins is a tactical stealth game that serves as a prequel to the classic Commandos series. Set during World War II, the game follows the backstory of the original Commandos team. You'll control a squad of specialists where each has their own unique skills. While one can infiltrate enemy lines and sabotage bases, the other can outwit Nazi forces. Missions require careful timing, stealth, and teamwork. The gameplay brings back the classic real-time tactics feel with modern visuals and controls. Remember, the game is about brains over bullets. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition brings the legendary RTS back with enhanced graphics, new campaigns, and improved AI. This game lets you build an empire from the Dark Ages through the Imperial Age, gathering resources, training armies, and conquering enemies. Choose from dozens of civilizations, each of them having unique units and tech trees. Whether you're playing historical campaigns or skirmishing online, the game's balance and depth make it endlessly enjoyable for both old fans and new players. Company of Heroes 2 takes you to one of the most brutal Eastern Front of World War II. You will have to control Soviet forces against the invading Nazis in a mix of fast-paced tactical combat and strategic resource control. The game emphasizes cover, flanking, and using the environmental elements like snow and ice to your advantage. Each unit of your squad is valuable, and mistakes are costly. This gripping, cinematic ERTS experience comes with emotional storytelling and intense action. Homeworld Remastered brings back the classic space, RTS in stunning high definition. 1999's Homeworld by Relic Entertainment returns with improved graphics and gameplay, now developed by Gearbox Software. You command a fleet of ships across fully 3D space battles as you search for your lost homeworld. The story is deeply emotional, following the last survivors of a civilization on a journey through hostile galaxies. The gameplay focuses on positioning, ship formations, and resource management. It's not just about firepower, your strategy and timing are everything. The remaster updates visuals, audio, and UI while preserving the heart of a beloved classic. Anno 1800 brings you both city building and strategy in one package. Set during the Industrial Revolution, this game makes you build factories, trade routes, and manage the needs of your citizens across Old World and New World colonies. Balancing population classes, goods production, and diplomacy is key to growing your empire. The game offers a rich campaign and sandbox mode with endless replayability. Every decision, starting from city layout to trade deals, affects your rise to power. It's a beautiful and complex game that rewards smart planning and efficient management. In XCOM 2, humanity has already lost the war to the aliens, and Earth is under their control. You have to lead a resistance force fighting to reclaim our mother planet. Developed by Fixer Games, this one gives you turn-based missions with high-stakes tactical combat where every move can make or break your squad. Between missions, you manage a mobile base, research alien tech, and train soldiers. Every soldier is unique with their own abilities, but vulnerable to permadeath. The tension is constant, the decisions are tough, and the victories feel hard-earned. This game will give you the best tactical warfare experience. Factorio is all about building and optimizing factories. After crash landing on an alien planet, your job is to automate everything, starting from mining to power to transport. What starts as a simple assembly line quickly grows into a sprawling, complex production network. You'll need to manage resources, defend against alien creatures, and constantly improve efficiency. It's a deeply satisfying game for problem solvers who love tweaking systems and watching things run like clockwork. But be careful. One mistake can break the whole chain, so plan carefully. Blizzard Entertainment's StarCraft II continues the epic sci-fi saga of the Terran, Zerg, and Protoss factions. Set 4 years after the original, the story follows Rebel leader Jim Raynor as he battles enemies and uncovers ancient secrets. The campaign is packed with cinematic moments and branching missions. In multiplayer, each race offers distinct strategies. There is Terran's mobility, Zerg's swarm tactics, and Protoss's powerful tech. The real-time gameplay is fast, competitive, and finely balanced. After the success of the first one, the sequel also remains a cornerstone of modern RTS. The Banner Saga Trilogy, created by Stoic, tells a Norse-inspired tale of survival, war, and moral choices. The game sets you as the lead of a caravan of humans and giants fleeing from a dark force called the Dredge. Every choice you make matters. Who you trust, who lives or dies, and how you lead affect the entire story. The gameplay mixes grid-based tactical combat with RPG progression and emotional storytelling. Each game builds on your decisions from the last, creating a personalized and memorable saga full of heartbreak and hope. Hearthstone is an online digital collectible card video game developed by Blizzard Entertainment. Set in the Warcraft universe, you have to build decks around different hero classes and use spells, minions, and weapons to outplay your opponent. Matches are quick and full of surprises, with countless strategies to explore. The game is easy to pick up but tough to master, making it popular for both casual players and competitive veterans. With frequent expansions and modes like Battlegrounds and Arena, there's always something new to try in this universe. Petroglyph Games' remastered collection of Command & Conquer is a hit of nostalgia. This edition brings back the title with upgraded graphics, remastered audio, and quality of life improvements. You control forces in an alternate Cold War setting where you harvest resources and deploy tanks, troops, and superweapons. This is classic fast-paced, explosive RTS action with a nostalgic kick. You can switch between classic and modern visuals, enjoy revamped multiplayer, and play the original campaigns with full cinematic cutscenes. It's a loving tribute to one of the genre's most iconic series. RimWorld is a colony simulation game with a focus on storytelling published by Ludian Studios. This game lets you manage a group of crash-landed survivors on an alien planet. You have to guide them through disasters, raids, illness, and personal drama. Each character has unique traits and backstories, influencing how they behave. You'll have to build shelters, grow food, craft items, and try to keep everyone sane and safe. The game is powered by a powerful AI storyteller that creates unexpected, often hilarious or tragic events. No two playthroughs are the same, so play as many times as you want. Set in ancient China during the Three Kingdoms period, this Total War entry combines historical drama with massive tactical battles. You choose a warlord like Cao Cao or Liu Bei and fight to unify China through diplomacy, espionage, and war. Your campaign blends turn-based empire building with real-time combat, where you control massive armies and open-field clashes. Characters feel like heroes, each with their own stories, skills, and rivalries. It's both cinematic and strategic, offering a gripping retelling of one of history's most legendary eras.